Taylor Swift has, over the years, transformed into a musical philosopher, with her latest endeavor, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, solidifying her status as the empress of the zeitgeist. Her remarkable ability to encapsulate the essence of contemporary womanhood, shaping it even, has been a driving force behind her meteoric rise to pop superstardom. She's not concerned with crafting Shakespearean verses or epic tales like Milton. Instead, Swift's mission is to articulate the experiences of everyday women, an endeavor I deeply admire. Full disclosure. I was inspired after attending her rain-soaked performance in Foxborough, Massachusetts in May. Traditionally, artists who offer retrospective setlists covering their careers are those silver-haired icons who have weathered the tides of time, like Bruce Springsteen on his current tour, peptic ulcer-free, thankfully. What sets Taylor Swift apart is that she embarked on her musical journey at the tender age of 16. As a result, her most ardent fans grew up alongside her, using her music as a guiding light from girlhood to womanhood, particularly between the ages of 16 and 35. This trajectory of growth, from adolescence into adulthood, involves a constant reassessment of the world and one's understanding of reality. Think of how a daughter's relationship with her parents evolves from child to teenager to adult. Her perception shifts from seeing them as infallible authorities to wise friends. Swift, with each new album, undergoes a similar process, taking stock of everything she's learned and experienced, then sharing her evolved worldview with her audience through catchy tunes. Swift's journey of continual and chronological self-discovery mirrors the path of a freshman entering an introductory philosophy course. In the early stages of her career, she, like the ancient philosopher Plato, believed in an objective good and a world that adhered to heavenly forms. This idealistic phase is reflected in her first 3 albums, Taylor Swift, 2006, Fearless, 2008, and Speak Now, 2010. During this period, her music didn't challenge conventions. It recounted her innocent experiences of girlhood, like first crushes and the search for purpose in life. Swift, during this era, believed in a world where goodness existed. Lyrics from songs like Teardrops on My Guitar and Love Story exemplify this idealistic longing for pure love. She hadn't yet confronted a broken or oppressive world. She still believed in fairy tales and the possibility of her own Prince Charming. However, Swift's outlook began to shift with the release of Red, 2012. Her appearance on the album cover marked the change, with straight hair, a fedora, and lips painted red, signaling her newfound skepticism towards the fairy tales she once hoped for. She had, in essence, embarked on her own philosophical journey, akin to Descartes' first meditation, questioning what she had been taught and what she once held as good and true. Enter her modern era, marked by exploration, experimentation, and subjectivity, as seen in songs like 22. Here, Swift grappled with a world of emotions that defied the neat categories of her earlier years. The world became bigger and more complex, and Swift, a lone individual, sought to understand it. This modern period extended into 1989, 2014, where Swift's idealized notions of love faded away, replaced by a desire to gain experience through relationships. Blank Space exemplifies this change, with Swift expressing a willingness to turn bad guys good for a weekend. Her dating escapades during this time attracted significant media attention. Criticism during this period led to Swift's next era, beginning with Reputation, 2017. This album, marked by steely colors and serpentine motifs, saw Swift embracing her transformation, as evident in Look What You Made Me Do. Here, she forcefully rejected societal expectations and declared herself an Übermensch, echoing Nietzsche's philosophy. Swift's postmodern era, characterized by deconstruction and critique, gave way to her constructionist era, marked by self-assertion and authorship of her own narrative. Albums like Lover, 2019, showcased Swift's determination to assert her identity, while songs like The Man drew inspiration from Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex. In this constructionist era, Swift took control of her work, announcing her intention to re-record her earlier albums in 2019 after her contract expired. Albums like Folklore and Evermore, 2020, displayed her creativity as she crafted fantasy worlds and characters, reinforcing her role as the author of her own reality. In conclusion, Taylor Swift's albums serve as a unique portal into the psyche of the 21st century woman. Her prowess lies not only in her vocal and musical abilities but also in her capacity to shape and reshape the paradigms that define our experiences, whether we are conscious of it or not.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.